Hey everybody, it's me, Blaqksheep, and today I will be building a new PC for my friend and new editor, Fuka. They came to me in September about possibly building a PC, which I only said I'd build it for. Originally, we were going to use old parts from my last build that I had done, and instead we decided to use all new parts, future-proofing the system, going from AM4 to AM5. I streamed today on Twitch, which, if you would like to take a look at my channel, go ahead. The edited down version is what we're going to be seeing now. Thank you to Fuka, who also made the sound a bit more presentable since there was a bit of echoing at the beginning. Please don't mind that. The video will be highlighting the build as well as giving some tips about PC building. With all that said, I do hope you enjoy the video. This is the PC build for within the inches. Yeah, Fuka, the editor of USA or X editor, depending on you see it. Definitely was fired, that's for sure. You're fired! Get down the good old. You're fired! Rehired. Well, I hired. And building a PC that'll do as much work as they're gonna ever need for the time being and for the possible future. So this is a AMD build. We are going to be basically doing everything. So once this is done, all that needs to be is plugged into a screen, a power source, and turned on and play. It'll be good to go after that. So we have quite a few things here, but I'm gonna quickly start by displaying what we got here. I know I did that a little earlier, but still, we got some G-Skill DDR5. I need to check the speeds for this. Let's see. What's the megahertz? It's a 16 gigabyte. I think 6,000. I believe these are 6,000 megahertz. The thing is, I wish it would say megahertz at the end of it. It would be nice to know if I'm not just talking out of my ass, saying that, you know, I'm saying that there is nothing that says MHD or whatever the megahertz symbol is. Honestly, if I was to say, your packaging sucks. But thank you. And keep it nice and simple. Now, then we have, this is all small stuff. Remember that this is the M.2 NVMe, which let's see, is a terabyte. We got that. We're gonna stick that in there. That's gonna be for the operating system as well as for any other applications that they deem want. Okay. And nothing. Just like quite literally. I'm gonna stick this right under here for now so I can get a little closer. Alright, so we got the Ryzen 7. Okay. This is the 7800 X3D. This chip is going to keep us from bottlenecking with the GPU that we have. Let's add it down to here. Next we have GPU. This is the GPU. This is the AMD Radeon RX 7800 XT, and it's a 16 gigabyte ray tracing AMD RX AMD good fidelity FX super resolution, and I couldn't lie, that's a pretty bang for your buck. You definitely should take a look at that as a option if you're going for a build like this. very good on price. This will be heading into the motherboard. This is the Tough Gaming motherboard. This is the B650E Wi-Fi. Alright. We went with this honestly because it is an upgrade from the motherboard that I originally was going to put in, and honestly we really did a bang up job getting into the DDR5 world, because that is the way things are starting to move. So any upgrades in the future are actually now viable. This rig should be good all together for about 5 to 7 years. If you think about the way the gaming market is, things are only going to get more intense and whatnot. Next, we're going to move on to, and I'm going to move this down here as well. Next is the Dark Rock Pro 5 270 watt PGP. This is a nice cooling solution for the CPU. I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% on the brand, but it is from Be Quiet, and they did say this is comparable to Corsair's similar air-cooled radiator style CPU cooler. So, the last but not least, it's not actually last, because we still have the case to do. So, let's go with, this is the RM1000X Corsair power supply. It's modular, so you can add a lot of things. So this is 1,000 watts, so you have a lot of space to work with. And honestly, we were gonna go with a 850. Let me just get back down here real quick. Okay, so originally we were gonna go with an 850, and with the build, to build for the future, you really need to go higher. And if you really want to get down dirty with it, honestly, you might as well get a higher wattage power supply and then build from there. And that's how I see it. I have a 1600 watt power supply in my personal rig, and I love that. I love the amount of energy I have at my fingertips. It really does make a difference when I think of future builds and building things with my PC. So, normally people are building with the motherboard first, which I will do as well, but I want to unbox the biggest item in the room first, because I hate having this giant box here in front of me. It's a pain in the ass. Alright? It is the case. It is the case. And this thing is, I'm jealous of this case. I am very jealous of the case. Yeah. And I have to go and get myself one, actually. I have to go get myself a new case as well. It just reminds me how much I need to do it, you know what I mean? So, with this, I will be cutting this open. This is everyone can see it before I absolutely just cut open the top side of it. And
I think you should put that to 8.5 hours.
all right.
That's more than a full day's work.
So
Just do 2 streams.
we are going to
I mean, if you
start
absolutely
pulling this apart.
marathon, you can always edit it together into a single episode later.
Yeah, no one was really caring.
No, I mean,
Let me show this off for a minute. That's what we're gonna do
like,
here.
Lethargy, insomnia, general malaise, headaches.
Hey,
Well,
can we just talk about the player guys? Blaqksheep is feeding.
Yeah, but you mind, your,
Sorry.
is 3.0 fixed. Well, get your microphone, set headphone jack, LED. I forgot I got you a case that had LEDs in it. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and it's done by a button too, so on top of it, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Look at the inside of this. If you guys can see. Yeah. See? It's pretty nice. It's got a good amount of space in there. Yeah, it's definitely pretty big. Say, if I had my rule, my measuring tape, I definitely measure it. It's a full-size case, and this should be able to fit a mini roller coaster in here, alright? Yeah, you can literally fit a mini roller coaster in this bitch. Which, hey, listen, if you ever feel like doing 3D printing, you'll be able to literally put stands in this thing and you can make a little world in this. It's that big. Oh. My gosh. Yeah. So first what we're going to be doing is taking off the back part here. The back part of the
I
cage.
can't do it.
Good, focus on my face or something. Focus on my face. Alright? Good. Now focus back down on this. Alright? Good. Congratulations. Holy fuck. Alright, we're taking off the back end. Look at that! Look at that, it's nice and clean. That is too clean for me. Alright. Now, what I want to go is this block right here. If I can. Get it in there pretty fucking well. What the fuck? Fuck. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and a big thing to remember is to take out and take off any plastics for running your systems. Make sure throughout your whole time that you check for any plastics, any papers that might be laying around inside your case, regardless whether it's on your motherboard, we'll get into that one too. Your motherboard, your CPU. Your CPU shouldn't have any plastic on it. But yeah, your GPU might have some plastic, but not anything specifically important. Definitely your motherboard. Definitely your motherboard. It will have a ton of different plastic on it, depending on what type of brand it is and what model-wise. Some have screens and shit. Honestly, you just need to make sure you take all the plastics off before you run your system. Hey, we have a bunch of this size and screw. Oh shit, we have. These are cool. Standoffs. Alright, we got some standoffs and shit too. Got some rubber grommets? Yeah! You gave us rubber grommets. Man. And stand-ups. These stand-ups are great. Definitely make a case that it comes with its own. It's already got its own large lighting. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna have to really look into what's gonna go where now, because I did not expect it to have a shit ton of wiring already wired in. Alright. Fun Times USA. Okay. Well, that's interesting. This thing has wires already installed on it for lights and a fan setup. So we're going to definitely have to incorporate that. Thank God we don't have any extra lights, extra fans or anything. We're gonna need. What's the? I think we only have. Oh, I have a SSD that I don't know if I should put it in or not. I don't know if I should. I don't really. I will just keep it with the not to. Now I just really honestly, I know the power supply is gonna fit very, very well in here. I also think it's gonna be a point of like movement as well, so we're gonna have to make sure that gets. Alright, let me now put the case away really quick. Put this leg over here. Alright. We're going to actually. So what we're going to do here is open the Tough Gaming motherboard B650E Wi-Fi. So, did I actually grab my knife? I should have had my knife on. Where's my razor blade? Do I got my razor blade on? I bet you it's not in there. This is what we're getting into. And it's open for now. These are the SATA cables here. Hello, Godfather. How you doing? How you doing? You know? Don't mind my setup. I have messy room. Very happy to be able to I am not as we go over the next goal. And look what we got here. We're gonna fill all these RAM slots, by the way. All these RAM slots has always been a beautiful board. Yeah, Godfather, this has definitely a beautiful board. I see another slot for NDOT here. So I'm guessing the standoff will go here if I add whatever there's a third one added. But I really want to know what this is, and I am so curious how to unput these things, these items. It's got a spring here, a spring level, like it looks like it honestly looks like what you would do is unscrew this and lift up whatever the hell is. I think this is an M.2 slot with a slight heat sink on it technically. I think this is considered a heat sink because I'll need to figure that out. Very much. Godfather. I fucking called it. Alright, so that's the motherboard. Welcome to the fucking channel if you haven't gotten to this shit. We'll do that. Here on the first minute is take care of the CPU. Alright, everybody? The CPU. And what we're gonna do as well is we're gonna use the tune. Make sure that is put in. We're going to take care of this part that is in here. Then we're going to do the RAM as well. So we got all the small parts out of the way. We got the CPU installed, which honestly, thinking about it, I should install after all of the small parts done. I should install the CPU fan and cooler. Just due to the fact that it would definitely be a smart idea to have that all put together. Now, if you really want to know, I usually like to build inside the case. That's just usually my mode, but I think it would be cooler to do everything out and about so you guys can see what I'm actually doing. This is the AMD Ryzen 7800 X3D. Alright. You can't read it, but it says AMD. This is the back of it, so now we'll see that these aren't pins. There's no pins on the back. All the pins are now on the motherboard. Alright. And there's some benefits to that. One of the reasons why I am slightly doing the CPU now is to not have any problems with, let's say, let's say if something falls onto the motherboard and bends one of these things, it's going to be disastrous. It's a little easier to not do that, thankfully, but building outside the case, building inside or inside the case, you really should start regardless. If you take this case, the case cover off for the motherboard CPU, protecting a little covering, you're basically chancing having something happen to the pins. And that's regardless on how the user side. You go aim for it, and well, the pins are on the CPU. The pins are on the actual CPU, then you're gonna want to actually still, once again, be careful and not bend your pins because that would destroy everything. And the cool thing about this is when you open these, see this is a protector for it. When you go put your CPU down into the slot here, they'll all match up. There are little arrows that you can see. They're very small, but you can definitely still see them. Alright? And honestly, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on this camera. I'm gonna take a look. So there is a gold arrow. See how there's a gold arrow here on this side, but there's no gold on the other side? Well, that's said that it's going to correspond with the arrow that is here on the motherboard. Now what you're going to look for is literally I'm going to take maybe a photo of this and send it to my editor, and show that where the put this in. But we're going to take this and put it on into the PC. Alright, do it as nice and gentle as possible. And there's really no reason to fully hard drop these in. It should just slide right nice and easily. So nice and easily. There's no reason to have any fucking problems with this. This is an easy process. This is an easy process. A lot of people have problems putting CPUs in, and you know what? That does happen. I don't know. People do mess up. So what we're gonna do now is close the CPU. Alright. And if you did it correctly, right? It should right on. It usually is easy. I don't want to have it just fuck up on me. I don't want to take it down. It's so fucking tight. It's so tight. I know it's always tight, but it's just knowing how tight that is, it fucking bothers the fuck out of me. But that is the way it's supposed to be, I believe. Scratches the snow. Yeah. That's crazy. Am I a fan of it? I don't know. You know what? Am I a fan? Alright, now. That's such a thing. I know it's supposed to pop off, right? But fuck that. Now we're gonna move on to the RAM. Alright. This is an easy process. You just have to line up everything right there. And should all line up, same direction. Stuff like that. Ooh, yeah, we actually got two operating sides. Oh no. That's weird. That's so weird. Usually with some of these motherboards, right, both sides will open up. But not this one. And most of the time what you can do is give it a good old straight push. These actually are the motherboards are more forgiving than most people think, but you don't want to be like gorilla-ing the shit out of it. You don't want heavy hand, it like fucking jam shit in. You know what I mean? You end up bending pins and shit, or like snapping some of the fine electronic parts across here. Alright. We have all of the RAM put it in. Alright. I might put RAM. Where's the. I'm gonna put this around the other TV. Yeah, I want the live in front of me. That's great. I'll listen to it. That's awesome. This is all taken care of. I think what I will do is and proceed to put this in the little piece in into the M.2 slot. So we have here. Woo! Look at that! Look at that! We got the M.2 Sky Hynix Platinum P41 NVMe. Looking nice, actually. By the way, this thing looks really nice. Alright. Just so everybody can see it. Right. So, with that, do that. Here now, and we're going to install our two E drives. So this goes in just like so. Here, good. Yeah. Find it correctly. What you do is you lock it into place like that. Like so. So you can see it all. Yeah, look what I did. Look at this. Come on. Oh, camera. Let's do it. Come on. There we go. You see? There's a little try, yeah. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Your RAM. Got the RAM in here. The CPU back in there. Got two down here. And looking pretty fucking snazzy. So, like, I'm gonna take off all the plastic. All of it. Unfortunately, Fuka, you do not get to do the plastic skills set. I'll have a surprise for you. And now, not so smart me do not purchase any extra, what's it called? Any extra paste for the CPU, but I do have my own. Anyways,
You blew it.
this build was going to be all parts from my old PC, and I'm happy to say that we had a moment where I could upgrade it more so than the original thought, and I think this is the best way to go about it. It is definitely one of the ways to say, hey, you have a future build option. So yeah, go Fuka. Gets fired and then rehired, and then ends up not just getting one mini PC with a bunch of shit, little bugs, but then getting a PC built by his big boss. This is the Dark Rock Pro 5. Gonna be my cooling unit. Alright, cool. Just so everyone can see there was home inside of this. Okay. Up here. This is the actual top for the fan on the inside, but easily separated by only. I'm pulling the case cover apart for right now. This.
Jerking.
Another thing right here.
Interview with Jay, which was just his Pope session. Yes.
Very
You know
nice.
what? I don't remember if that happened.
Very nice look.
I will say this: I don't give a fuck.
Very nice.
You have no place to
So
tell
far,
me what's on my screen.
we have
You can't have
everything
that.
installed.
Your fucking account.
Quite literally, we have everything installed.
Just did it.
Now, what I think I should do
Thank you,
is
thank you, Avi.
get this together. Okay. So, no, that's super easy to lift up. Hey, Fuka, just lift this up anytime you take it out of the PC case, right? Just by the whole fucking fan unit. That the whole quiet fan unit is so fucking. It's so fucking heavy that and it's so. I fucking put this on so nicely that you can lift it straight up, and it's so light after that. Just get your hands completely underneath the unit. Just right underneath the unit. All right. This is what's going on. Hey, CVDIRS, welcome. This was a somewhat impromptu stream that I did to build this PC. I needed to streamline this a better for the next time I do something like this. But this is actually a lot nicer than I've ever done it. I'm actually using my actual cameras instead of being downstairs using my cell phone, which was a mess last time. But hey, you live and you learn. This time, it looks a little bit nice, a hell of a lot nicer. I got two cameras that I can talk to. Hell yeah. Here we go. So we currently have to put the actual fan connector on to the motherboard. So once we put the power to it, that'll be good. In this section, I'm putting the motherboard in, making sure that all the standoffs line up and the rear I/O also lines up with the case. After screwing it down and installing it, I plugged in all the fans and all the power that runs from the power supply. Now, having a modular power supply makes it easier to run cables, keeping everything nice and neat, making it easier for me to work on.
Yeah,
I'm going to. That's like so fucking good.
Yo, that fucking recipe is sick.
You like it?
Yo, the marinade's sick.
Yeah. What do you like it? Okay. Power supply time.
That's cool.
Yeah, this building's fucking doing nicely though. Now I am installing the power supply, plugging in all the cables I routed earlier. One of the great reasons for having a fully modular power supply is for future upgrades. If you feel like it, you can actually plug in some extra cables and route them nice and neat throughout your PC case, depending on if you feel up to it. Now, some people may. It makes it easier so you don't really have to remove anything from the motherboard and you can just install things. Everybody, sorry about the muted. On stage, but hey, look, got the room. Graphics card off of the cross. So we got this in here right now. A couple of things you want to make sure is you get all the plastic off of it. If you leave plastic on this, you could technically melt. You don't want to have excess plastic in or extra plastic in your graphics card. This thing's pretty nice. This is a side card. We're going to figure out where we're going to put this exactly. Top and bottom. I think the bottom would be a better idea. I like that. Putting it on the bottom slot.
So I was doing financial analysis,
Yes!
project analysis.
Woo!
My
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. That's the way I like it.
it was like a job of like 2.5 people that I was doing like for like 10 to 12 PMs and stuff like that. And then my
Yeah.
next one, I was a PMO analyst, like building. I was the right hand of building a PMO and stuff.
So what happened with me though is I started
I did some projects and then I got like, then I became project manager.
Well,
after that.
I started my master's degree when I was doing all the analysis work and the more technical stuff. And then because I was working full time, I only took one class a semester, so it took me 5 years. By the end of that, I was doing all project management stuff. So all the stuff I was doing for my master's degree was basically not helping me at all with my job. It was like my master's degree was something totally. It just.
And it did not
Different
come with a
areas.
stand, so we're gonna.
My
Definitely
master's
good.
degree has actually done me no good.
It's super light though.
Other than the fact that I learned
Regardless.
stuff.
We're pretty much
I had to miss
at the end of the physical build. So as I was saying, what we're doing now is finishing up the GPU power supply. We're putting the power to the GPU. This will help. This will be sending a signal from the GPU right here. These two spots right here. So, what we're gonna do is run this from the PCI slot out of the power supply up here. We gotta figure out a nice little area to slide this through. So I think this will work out very well, honestly. Currently having not that much issues doing it, but it's definitely a little bit of a pain in the ass to get through. Now that we snaked it through here, as you guys can see on this side at least, let me turn. Currently, at this point, we're back to having flat. This is the safest position it can be in, technically, being flat and all. Actually, the best idea is to keep it as flat as possible. Yeah, I'm just going to run this up and over. Like this. Here. So just to give everyone a heads up, I'm not just pressing straight down on top of this. My hand's underneath supporting the GPU, so I don't accidentally press into the GPU and over press or overextend the downwards force that I'm putting on the GPU currently. Don't give me bullshit. There we go. There you go. This is what I want. That's what I want. That's pretty much it, honestly. I'm pretty much done with this still. So, yeah. Let us quickly take a look. So, what we are seeing here, I think what I'm going to do is swap over the cameras now. Oh no, the camera's being swapped. So, now that we're at this point, I feel like I need to get it to turn on and post something. I thought it'd be appropriate to make sure that me and you had a conversation.
Okay, what's up?
Yeah, so if you want to take a look, we are going to my stream. If you just take a look at where we're at right now, because I don't feel like it would be appropriate to not have you watch this happen, because it is your PC, and this will be the. You know, we're gonna get this massive fucking power supply, by the way. This is a massive power supply. Alright. Did not leave any plastics on this thing, because there should never be any plastics on your PC when you go to start it up. Ever. Because if that happens, you could melt your, you could legitimately melt everything into your PC, which then could cause a fire. Yeah, well, that's if you ever put things into your PC. Get new RAM. You don't need new RAM. You'll never need new RAM ever again.
I know.
Ever again. You have faster RAM than I do, and I might change it over to not have the RGB. We're good right now. So I'm gonna turn this on. Please let this work. First time around. Ah! Ah! Yes!
That's great.
Yo! Hold on, boom! Wait, I'll give it a little light. Hey, yo! No, yo!
That's
hold
great.
Hold on a second. Let's. Alright, well. Things are turning on, but we gotta, make sure things are in post.
Yeah, you gotta make sure to get in the bias.
And I certainly don't see. Do we have the fans on here working at all? If your PC doesn't post right away, don't panic. Just go through a few troubleshooting steps, like making sure everything is seated correctly, which is honestly the easiest part. Finding what is not seated correctly is the hard part. But in my case, honestly, I think I just needed a keyboard to be plugged in. I tried actually unplugging RAM and plugging back in and going through a few extra steps. But honestly, just go through the simple things before taking all the steps that I did first. Alright. Hopefully that was the problem. I don't need to delve into it any farther than that. Hopefully. Hey! It went green! We're good! And it's on! It's fucking done it! I got it to post!
Good.
I got it to post! The CPU! I got it to post! Look at that! Look at that! I got it to post! We're green! We're green, baby! Ayo! Ayo, ay! Ah! Alright! Oh, that's fucking epic! Let's go me! Holy shit! So that takes a little bit of time to post, actually. And it definitely needed a keyboard to it, so let's hit Y. Alright. Yo, Fuka.
Yeah, what's up?
Still here?
Yeah,
Oh, I can't hear you. Hold on a second. Oh my god, it's actually posted! It's running! We got it running! We got it running! It's running! Yeah! Ah! Yeah, baby! This is what happens when you actually. So I actually just needed to put a keyboard to it. That was the problem. Everything was plugged in correctly. I didn't do anything to change the plugins. I turned it around so it's a little more nicer looking, like a little bit more pleasing to the eyes, actually. And press enter to set up recovery. Recover BIOS settings. These are to set up. Hit F1 to run setup. Hell yeah! Yeah! Look at them! Look at them! Look at that! Look at that! This is your PC.
I'm so happy.
That was. I can't believe all I did was fucking. I didn't even change anything. Oh, technically, all I did was move some stuff that wasn't. It wouldn't have meant anything, honestly. All right, that was the PC build. After all this, I just went through the Windows install, and that was pretty much it. This was really fun to put together, and this is only a one of 3-part series that we have started to do. The next one will be coming in a couple of weeks when I drive the PC down to Fuka and give it to them. If you are interested in me building a PC for you, you can contact me at the info on the screen or in the description below. You can also go check out my streams on Twitch and here on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram where I post all kinds of stuff. And with that said, thank you for all watching till the end, and I will see you guys in part 2.
Das, was du bist, werd ich behalten.